You know that feeling when you check your math and realize you didn't actually lose anything, but you didn't actually break the world record either? Well, that's pretty much where we are standing today, okay? Welcome back to Sprite Quest. I am Kira, and we are throwing our latest video games monthly $52 challenge, okay? Because it's when we grab our video games monthly shipment for the month of July, and we actually go out into the hunt, to the wild. So, full disclosure, we started this last month. Last month, we gave the win to the local store, which was amazing. And the way that it worked is that this time, we went beforehand, before we received the video games monthly shipment. We went beforehand because we needed to kind of like find a different store, right? So, let's check out the results, shall we? Let's talk about the video games monthly one first. Out of pocket, this one is $51.99. Total market value of what we got, well, that's a different story. Because if we add up everything that we got, we actually could say that the market value of the plastic contained into this box runs out around like $32.74. So on paper, we are not even getting to the $39 of the subscription. So let us be real here for a second. The game selection that they gave me, that was actually pretty sweet, which makes the whole challenge this time, instead of being for one or the other, and I will say why, it's kind of meh this time because it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Makes sense? Anyways, let's go check it out. So first, we got This Is the Police for the Xbox One, and this one arrived completely new, completely sealed in package, and with a market value of $8.25 of pure tactical management chaos. You know, it is that fantastic narrative that makes you feel like you are the most stressed out chief of police in history, which is kind of it's kind of sweet. Then we had Jurassic World. Now, this one is going for around $4.54. And what it has, it's an Xbox One game that is resealed. Okay, this one is pre-owned, repackaged. We're not mad about it. It will go for, as I said, for $4.54. And Lego games, you cannot complain. I mean, they are the ultimate comfort food in gaming. Smashing through the game as a giant blocky dinosaur, why not? That's not just a game. The Lego games are full vibe, you know, like a complete full vibe. Now, this one, Balan Wonderworld, it seems to be following me. We just on the eShop that we just did, Balan Wonderworld was on sale, and I just bought it for the Switch. So now we have it twice. And the way that this copy is, which is resealed, it's going for around $8.99. And I know that Balan Wonderworld has kind of like a lot of internet heat, but when I see it, what I see is this eccentric, weird charm that I just cannot quit. And this kind of like weird creepiness of them kids is like, something doesn't quite sit right with me about it. And just because of that, it's a quirky, like a very quirky piece of gaming history that I think that absolutely belongs on every shelf. I mean, just for the publisher alone, this is a Square Enix game. By all means, it should have been amazing. I just think that the world was not ready for Balan. And now the piece de resistance, Kingdom Hearts 3 for the PS4. Amazing game for what I know. Okay, amazing game for what I know. This one on this condition, which is repackaged as well, will bring on around $10.96. And I'm expecting these things to go up. Okay, they're just gonna start going up on value. Why? Because of all the drama that is happening with Sony and with Xbox. Because if Sony stopped manufacturing Blu-rays, then Xbox cannot also use Blu-rays, and they don't have their own proprietary media, right? Anyways, not the right type of video for that. For that, if you guys want to see it, the podcasts are where I literally rant about everything, like if I was Dave Simpson. But anyways, I digress. This game, Kingdom Hearts, I have seen it, I have tried. Probably why I cannot get behind Kingdom Hearts, but hey, by all means, I know that this is a very solid franchise, and I'm really happy to have it like this. So as you can see, these are solid, highly playable titles. You cannot realistically expect a subscription to just manifest $52 out of thin air, okay? In just pure value, when the postal service is taking 12. I was expecting for them to give me the solid 39 at least, right? We ended at 33, that's fine. Because everything, even though that is repackaging, not new, these ones, they still went through the trouble of repackaging, you know? Kind of like, I'm not sure if I feel better about it or worse. But this one is completely new. It was $52. I'm not upset at it. I'm really, really not upset at it. And then they complemented it with a Punch-Out sticker with the code. It's like super fun. Love that. I really do kind of love it. So this is why I'm saying, like, these, I think that this is one of the VGM cases that I'm more happy with when it comes to the subscription box. When it comes to their sales, yeah, those are usually they're kind of good because they will put a lot of things in there. Now let's check out the retail run. So how did the physical retail hunt responded? Well, we hit a shop that was kind of fancier than the last one, in a higher rent neighborhood, which immediately reflected on the prices. But no, this one was clean, everything was in order, they had cute stuff. However, the prices, they were very different from what we saw last month, not even to respond to this Sony disc madness, okay? So the damage on that store was $48.54. We still get to be a little bit under budget, which I love. And we got not 4 but 5 games. Remember that we did not know what was coming on VGM. So we were not sure if we were going to be competing with 4 games as the usual subscription or if we were going to be competing with 5 games. So the first game that we got was Pipe Dreams 3D for the PlayStation 1. Now this one, it's easy, it's a no-brainer, it's a great game, it's a puzzle game. Like, remember when you were in school and you kind of play these kinds of games. So yeah, this is not a bad idea. So the thing is that it does says $4.99 here, but I got charged $1 extra. So, ta-da! Point for BGM. They didn't charge me extra. Now, the next one, oof, love it. The Evil Within on Xbox One for $7.99. I mean, this is a game. This is a great game. Just the publisher should tell you something. This is a Bethesda game. It is a complete nightmare, like all living nightmare and actual nightmare feel. It is amazing. The fact that it's so much psychological horror when you don't have anything to defend yourself with, or very scarce things to defend yourself with. But yeah, no, I mean, comes with manual and everything. So $7.99 for a Bethesda game that it's a walking nightmare. By all means. This is also like a no-brainer. Well, I couldn't put it back in. But anyways, now, the next one. The next one is Knack. Now, this one, I don't know. I have not seen this one in a while. Never got it. Never got Knack for the PS4. Okay? They sold it to us for $9.99. And honestly, I don't think that it's a bad game. I always kind of wanted to try it, and they were everywhere there for a while. But I can sincerely say that I haven't seen this game in around, I will say, 9 years. I don't think that I have seen this game in around 9 years out in the wild. So we saw it. I didn't have it, so let's got it. So that was amazing. And then I do not know what League Battle Mage is. I just know that it looks cool. It's for the Xbox One. And yeah, it says battle your way through armies of evil in a fierce fight for justice. So this one is gonna be added to the backlog. And if you guys have played it, let me know in the comments, because I kind of really, I don't know what it's like about it. But it kind of looks cool. So yeah, let me know, guys. And last but not least, the Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands for the Xbox 360. Now, this one bridges the gap back to the original style of Prince of Persia perfectly. And I just love how everything on the platforming side is kind of like very acrobatic. It is fluid, and I think that the puzzles are amazing. They are sharp, and the scale, it's just massive. It is just pure mechanical joy. So, to kind of like round up everything, this new store, this new location blew my mind. Not quite. The shop vibe was kind of like a bit low, and I did have to leave some really good finds in there, because when I saw the discs, they had massive damage that was not gonna be able to come out. So it was gonna be like, yeah, no. They were great finds that I haven't seen in a while, and one of them I was actually looking for it. Now I decided to go with something pretty much the same price in eBay. The saving grace of this store was that they did have a great music selection. They did have game soundtracks and anime soundtracks, and they did have a lot of very niche and music indie stuff that was kind of cool. So that was really nice. Now, what did we get of extras? Again, we did not know if they were gonna send something like a fruit roll-up, or I don't know, a sticker set, whatever. So, as we still had money, we got 2 croc charms. And we also got pins from Funko Pops. So yeah, this is what we got, $48.54 for the fun run. This one was around $32, so there you have it. Both have very good titles, which is why I'm kind of like declaring this a tie. I would have loved for the physical store to have prices that were more accurate to the condition of their games. I would have loved that Video Games Monthly had sent me at least another one that was actually new, or games that were not like low in price market value as they were, like the Lego one. But with Video Games Monthly, I'm actually fun and happy and grateful, because at least it was 0 sports fillers here. So yeah, that made it a good day. So yeah, the retail adventure gave us 5 solid additions, sweet pins, and a fantastic music detour. Did any of the sites dominated? No. And honestly, that is the fun of collecting games. You cannot ask for much more on a weekend quest, okay? If you want to see how this haul compares to my previous disastrous bargain bin runs, check the link below. It is a chaotic ride that will definitely make you feel better about your own luck.